KandiShow.
KandiShow episode 21. It is 4th of July, 9:21 a.m. We're doing this early, Independence Day. My name is Vinnie Kandis.
I'm Alec Kandis.
And I'm going to Phoenix tomorrow, so we wanted to record this one on Sunday. And I like the little holiday vibes, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy 4th of July,
Happy
everybody.
4th. Happy Independence. Happy Independence to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever country you're from. I know today's American Independence Day, but happy Independence to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And, all right, so let's start here just because last night, and I sent you the picture, by the way, and I'm going to have you read it off in a second. But
Okay.
Just because we've been talking about this for months now, and it's finally official, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Atlanta Hawks last night without Giannis Antetokounmpo. They beat Atlanta Hawks 2 games in a row without Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
And so now we're set up for Phoenix Suns, Milwaukee Bucks, and those are 2 of the teams that I did have as futures. Pull that up on your picture right there. So it has I would just say the odds, what it is, and how much I put on it, what the odds was, and the date. So start with Phoenix. So that was the first one. You just might have to zoom up.
Okay. So Suns, this was placed on January 1st. He put $100 down at plus 2,200. So it's to win 2,200 on a $100 bet. Next one is the Bucks, placed on February 8th at plus 800. He put 200 on that ticket to win 1,600. Third one. Oh, Bucks again?
5 days later. That's Chris's bet.
Oh, okay.
Chris tailed me on it 5 days later.
Yeah, 5 days later.
February 13th, right?
Yeah, another 200 on that boy.
At 8-1. So basically, I sent him the picture. I took a picture of the tickets last night. I had my tickets, the Suns 22-1, and I have 2 Bucks tickets, 200 on them at 8-1. So I collect 2,300. Collect 18, collect 18. Obviously, I want Suns to win, just got to collect $500 more. But Bucks, Chris wins too. So I told him I'm going to just sit back, put my feet up, and enjoy the show nonetheless.
Right. And you also had Clippers, I forget.
Clippers I had too, which was also going to be collecting 1,800. So I put up 3, 2, and 6. I put up 600 in futures. So if Suns win, I get my 100 back. I profit 18. The other ones I would profit basically 13. So I want to be transparent with that. So people don't think I'm just placing a bunch of futures on a bunch of teams. And that was like even the same with the NFL. The good thing about the NFL, when I won 27, I collected 2,700 with the Buccaneers. I put 300 on them, which was the most, and I only had $400. So I profited 2,300 on NFL as well. So hopefully if Suns win, I profit 18 with the 23. Almost profited 5,000 just in NFL and NBA this year, just on futures.
That's crazy.
The ironic thing is, obviously I want the Suns.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, if Bucks win, that was an 8-1 ticket. Right. That was the same as Buccaneers. Buccaneers were 8-1. So that would be funny if Buccaneers, Bucks both win at 8-1.
That was a sweet spot.
And they're Bucks and Bucks, but that's just double entendre for you.
Yeah.
But I do think Suns are going to win. Suns right now, series odds are minus 180. Who do you think? I mean,
I'm cheering for the Bucks, so both you and Chris win. Yeah. But I really want Chris Paul to get a title. Is the thing. I love Chris Paul.
Yeah, and I said this about a month ago to Alec. I was like, they just have this team synchronicity. They really are like flowing together.
Yeah.
And I still think that's going to be the recipe. And I think, honestly, the Suns went through more of a fire. I mean, Lakers went down with Davis, but they still had to beat LeBron. Went and swept Nikola Jokic in the Nuggets, who was the MVP, even though they didn't have Jamal Murray, and then beat a very resilient Clippers team, even though they didn't have Kawhi Leonard. So I guess you could say 2 Suns played some beaten up teams, but the Milwaukee Bucks swept a tired Heat team. Then they went to the Nets, who didn't have Kyrie, didn't have Harden, even Durant was playing all worldly, and then played an Atlanta Hawks team, which prevailed this year and played above their expectations, but still the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah. This year was crazy. Vinny's always placed futures on football and basketball for the most part, and typically I can see it playing out, but this year with the Lakers and the Nets, I just didn't see it happening, and somehow he got 3 out of the 4.
Yeah,
and the only 3 bets he placed.
Yeah.
So
this year was
pretty
wild.
gnarly. Yeah, this was a good one.
Really gnarly. And what's ironic too is I booked this trip for Phoenix like in mid-May. Game 2 Tuesday night in Phoenix, NBA Finals, Game 1. I'm going tomorrow Monday. I'll be there Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
Game 2 is in Phoenix. I looked at tickets; they're a little expensive, and that'll actually get to my next topic that I am excited about ticket wise. But they're up there, like 700-800
for a decent.
Yeah, 700-800 for anything really.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
700-800 NBA Finals, so it's up there.
I don't think I've ever been to a playoff
Basketball game?
Yeah, or a final basketball game. Only regular
Definitely
season.
not finals. I've been to playoff basketball games. I went to those Clippers-Grizzlies games in LA when I was wilding out. Wilding out.
I've been to Mad Lakers and Clippers games, but I don't think ever during playoffs. Yeah.
The only ones I went to was Grizzlies, Clippers. Ironically with Chris Paul. But so shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, shout out to your bets.
Yeah, I want the Phoenix Suns. Now it's a good transition. So if the Sun, it's the bet for myself. So this is why I'm going to root for the Suns. So for that extra $500, and this is the thing I was most excited to tell you about. So if I get that extra $500, I'm spending on tickets. Okay.
Yeah.
August 21st. In Las Vegas.
Yeah.
At Allegiant Stadium, which is a Raider stadium, so it gives us an excuse to get into the Raider Stadium.
Yeah.
Guess what's going to be taking place?
What?
And I think you should go if you're a smart man. But tickets will be about $250 probably.
Okay.
But WWE SummerSlam at Raider Stadium. Let's go. Let's go.
That's not what I was expecting.
WWE's second biggest event of the year after WrestleMania. SummerSlam's been their biggest event for 20 years. They kind of have like their four big ones every year: WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Those have been the four biggest pay-per-views throughout the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
And then they'll throw in other things like Hell in a Cell and whatever, TLC, I don't know. But SummerSlam has always been their big one. They bring the big names for that one in their summer ones. They line up a lot of stories leading up to SummerSlam. So they got Money in the Bank, which is about to happen.
Yeah.
And then SummerSlam's August 21st in Vegas at the Raiders Stadium. So one, it's an excuse to get to the Raiders Stadium because probably not going to a Raiders game this year. Tickets are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Two, I go to WWE events anyway, so let's not get it fucked up. I went to the WWE NXT with Hendricks and Charnay like 2 years ago. We went to WWE SmackDown when it was here. That was when we first moved here 4 years ago. I also brought Hendricks to Raw, I think, too. Just me and Hendricks went to Raw. But anyway, so WWE SummerSlam at the Raider Stadium is going to be lit.
Tickets for you and Hendricks? Is that where you're getting? Yeah,
exactly.
That's going to be sick.
So,
I'm going.
You want to go?
If you're going,
that'll be fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's outside at the stadium.
I need to start watching just
to get caught up. That's what I did too.
Yeah.
I've been watching Edge is
so
back.
long.
It looks like they're setting up Edge and Roman Reigns for Money in the Bank, and then they'll probably do a SummerSlam because they're bringing all the guys. There's talk of Brock Lesnar coming to Money in the Bank and winning winning the briefcase. So talks to The Rock. I've even looked. They did some cuts. They cut Braun Strowman a couple months ago, and he was their big guy, a big guy for a while.
They cut him?
Yeah, they cut him. Yeah, they did some cuts. The big guy with the beard, Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But they had to cut back a lot. So we'll see. We'll know more after Money in the Bank. But I think that'll be fun, bro. Outside stadium, Raider Stadium, SummerSlam.
That stadium's so beautiful.
That'll be beautiful.
I passed it so often.
I haven't been in it yet. That's what I'm saying. It's a good excuse to get in there. It's half the price we'll pay for Raiders tickets, and it'll be fun. And like I said, it's a big event. It's not just Raw or SmackDown. It's WWE SummerSlam, which is huge.
Are they having concerts there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah, that'd be fly.
I think I saw something. I don't know who's playing. I think Garth Brooks might be playing there coming up or something. But
woo!
I love Garth Brooks.
Speaking of which, wait, did you talk about Resort World?
Well, that's what I'm gonna get into next.
Okay, cool.
It was just a transition because we went into the Suns
Sports.
and that extra $500 I went on the Suns.
Yeah.
We'll
go to
SummerSlam. So August 21st, Allegiant Stadium. I'm excited for that. Let's do Resort World. Yeah,
there's a new casino that just popped up. It's across the street from the Wynn. It's a big one too. I think it's a Hilton property.
$4.35 billion. $4.35 billion. It is a Hilton, Conrad, and I think it's another. I don't know if it's another company as well, but
it is. It's three or four.
It's three, yeah.
Yeah.
But Hilton is definitely a part of it. So they have. Last night it was my wife's birthday, so we went to this restaurant in the Resort World called Viva, and it's some Esquire, LA chef, Ray Garcia. And so we were just honestly looking for any place to get in at Resort World because it was Saturday, 4th of July, so a lot of shit was booked up. And also, everything's not open yet. So it obviously it felt new because it is new,
Yeah.
but it felt cool. It felt really good being in there. I could feel the new energy. You could feel like the excitement of people.
Isn't like the basic premise it's supposed to represent like every culture or something like that?
I didn't catch that.
You didn't?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
How did it feel on the inside? Does it feel like...
It felt new. That's the best thing I could say.
Do you have any comparison to any other hotel or casino or not really?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. One, I don't go to enough of the casinos to like give that take.
Yeah.
You know, the only one I've been to recently was the Palazzo Venetian twice. You know,
Yeah, I got to get in there.
Yeah, you'd have to go in there. But they have like, so basically where the restaurants are, they're opening like a mall there. It's like a mall with the restaurants attached to the casino.
Yeah.
And there was like some really dope sneaker shop up top. I didn't go to it, but anyway, the restaurant called Viva. It's like this high end like Mexican joint, but it's like a little bit different. Like I got like these fucking duck meatballs with like a brown spicy sauce. That shit was banging, bro.
What?
I got, his specialty is the chicharron, which is like it's like a pork. It's a pork meat.
How's that pronounced?
Chicharron.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it's the type of joint where you gotta like buy the chips and salsa for $5, but the salsa was lit. The salsa was really good. But so you buy the chips and salsa from the
Vinnie does go ham on some chips and salsa.
You gotta buy the side of tortillas. So you like buy like a side of $6 tortillas.
Yeah.
So you get the tortillas, and then basically it's meant to. So you buy a side of rice, you buy the beans, and then the chicharron is like $47. So it's like some good chicharron.
Yeah.
It says they fucking seasons it for 2 days and blah blah blah. But that shit was bomb. So you got the chicharron in a little plate. Charnay got like oyster flavored mushrooms, some bomb shit. She got this like cheese corn with jalapenos. That shit was bomb too. But anyway, the point is you get your tortillas and you kind of just mix all the stuff in it.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was bomb.
Really?
That shit was lit, bro.
Damn.
And the atmosphere was fun. It was very lively and just felt new, and it just felt good.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was, and it's a, you know, and it was different too. That was cool about it. Like I said, you got duck meatballs at a Mexican joint.
Right.
That shit was lit.
I don't think I've ever been to like, I didn't even know there was expensive.
You guys should go there. You
Mexican
should tell your mom if you guys are looking to go to dinner. You guys should go there.
Yeah.
Or at least go to Resort World for sure. Because the steakhouse that they're gonna have, Carver, isn't open yet. And there's like an Italian, and then there's like 3 like Asian fusion joints.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do that, you can do the Tower Nobu. Like places seem like trying to be Tower Nobu, but Charnay don't want to do that. So, but I was super impressed. Like I didn't go in with expectations, so maybe I was kind of excited. It was better than my expectations.
And the people been hyping it up to me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm on the strip a lot, so
Yeah.
people talk about it a lot.
No, you should go.
Yeah.
Do they have poker tables there?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do?
they have a lot. They have actually the biggest room in Vegas,
Do they?
supposedly.
Damn.
The games haven't been popping off yet, but I think it'll catch
I mean,
on.
they've been open like 8 days.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, and then like right past the restaurant where Viva is, they have like this big Resort World globe in there, and it like changes colors, and people like take pictures in front of it. And they only had like 2 desserts. That was one thing. They didn't have any good dessert options. They had 2. So we didn't get the
They
desserts.
didn't have any churros or something?
They didn't have that. No, I thought they had. I saw a picture. They should have. The shit was so new, you couldn't get a menu online. And I finally found a menu the day of off of Yelp, and there's only 2 reviews on Yelp. Cause that was something that was interesting to me too, because it literally just opened.
Yeah.
So
That's sick.
That was sick. That's what I liked about it
Yeah.
too. So you couldn't get a menu. The only reason there was a menu was one of the people that put a review took a picture of the menu and put it on Yelp. But there was literally only 2 reviews as of yesterday.
Yeah.
But that shit was fire. But anyway, so we didn't get dessert. Then we went up to the Globe, and literally right to the left of the Globe, there was I forget, it was like called Craig's or something, but it was Craig's vegan ice cream. So basically, it's like ice cream sundaes, milkshakes, and my wife is vegetarian, so it kind of worked out, and we didn't get dessert. And it was like a long line, like 15 people in front of me. But we did that shit. The difference is they use cashew milk, so that shit's lit. So I got some fucking peanut butter crunch milkshake.
You fat ass.
They put a straw with like sprinkles on top of the straws.
You love that shit.
Shit was flame. Should have added some Oreos in that bitch or something. But so they had this vegan ice cream place. So which is funny, I was listening to Roy and Maul. Maul was just talking about this vegan ice cream place joint too. So that must be like a trendy place they're opening at these trendy new spots.
Yeah.
But literally says vegan
been a
ice cream. It
thing.
doesn't just say ice cream. It says ice cream and then vegan. Like
Yeah.
So they ain't playing with the game. But Resort World was dope. You should go to Viva.
I might need to do a staycation.
Yeah.
Get a room there.
That part.
Do I get a discount from you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the availability, but yeah, we should.
I heard it's supposed to be so fly, everything. I want to see their pool.
You gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
It's lit. I felt, like I said, it felt new. It felt good in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's while I'm pushing around a stroller, having a little 6-year-old, being a baby kid running around. So
yeah.
On top of all that, it was dope.
Cool.
All right. That's it on Resort World?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Wait, did you see? Do they have nightclubs there?
I don't know.
They must.
I think they. Well, I heard. I mean, they have that's where DJ Tiesto or something. Tiesto and Steve Aoki.
Well, I saw they booked like 5 of the biggest stars. Like they have not Garth Brooks. Luke Bryan, right? Is that a country guy?
Favorite artist. Yeah, him.
Luke Bryan, Katy Perry.
Do they all have residency there, or the concerts there?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know if it's residency or concert. Who's the girl that sings the Titanic song? She's like a Vegas staple.
Celine Dion.
She's
there.
Yeah.
She's
they booked everybody.
Be like
they
70.
threw so much money at that shit.
I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to go over there. That shit's dope. That's the cool thing about Vegas. There's always new things popping up. And what's cool, especially now, because we were locked in for 15 months, there's always stuff new popping up in Vegas. But now, since everything was kind of shut down, it's like giving more and more newer stuff for Vegas.
Yeah.
From the Resort World to the Raider Stadium Open to Meow Wolf, the Area 51 place.
Yeah.
Or Area 15, whatever they call it.
Well, this city's popping now. Everyone's leaving Los Angeles, coming here, Denver, Austin,
Way cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shit.
Yep. Shout out to Vegas.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do sorry, you're going to go to WWE SummerSlam.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll go. If you're buying tickets,
I'm 100% buying tickets.
Just buy me a ticket too, and I'll give you the cash.
I'm 100% buying tickets. So at the Raiders Stadium, I'm gonna buy them on SeatGeek. Wish I could get a discount code, but anyway, shout out to SeatGeek. All right, what do you want to talk about next?
What do you got?
Olympic stuff. Let's do the MLB thing real quick because it's just funny.
Okay.
So the MLB. This is how much we know about MLB. I'm about to run down. Oh, here we go. I'm about to run down.
No way, didn't.
It did, yeah. The starters for the MLB All-Star Game. I'm going to see if my brother knows one player. Okay? That's the task here.
Yeah, we lost our link.
Okay, so my brother... There we go. Okay. So the full rosters will be announced today, Sunday, July 4th at 5:30. Mm-hmm. I think they do the starters are for sure.
Right.
So here we go first. We have and I'll tell you if I know him too, but
okay.
Catcher is Salvador Perez from the Royals. I don't know him, so I know he doesn't know him.
Yeah.
Vlad Guerrero Jr., I do know. He's one of the best home run guys right now. His dad used to play in the league too, Vlad Guerrero, but you don't know him either, do you?
Where are you reading that?
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays.
Oh, Vladimir Guerrero, yeah.
Okay.
No.
And then you don't know him either, right?
Yeah.
Marcus Semien, I don't know who that is, but plays for the Blue Jays.
Only Marcus I know is your friend.
Okay. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Don't know him. Xander Bogaerts has been AL's batting leaders for the Red Sox. Don't know him. Mike Trout.
I know Mike Trout.
Yeah, he's known. Okay, so you do know Mike Trout.
Because I've been in Angels game. I think.
There you go.
Oh, wait, did he play for the Giants or something?
No, he plays for the Angels.
Okay, maybe I don't know.
No, you might heard his name, but he's like he's LA.
Okay.
Angels, Trout. Maybe. He's a big name. Next one we got Aaron Judge.
I know him
for the Yankees. He's popular if you're on like probably social medias and shit. Tesker Hernandez. Never heard of him. Shohei Ohtani is the most exciting player in the league right now.
The fuck you call me?
Shohei Ohtani. He has 30 home runs, leading the league in home runs.
Is that a lot?
And he's a starting pitcher. Most time pitchers can't hit. This guy's a pitcher. He's like 5th in the AL in strikeouts, 5th in ERA, and he leads the league in home runs.
Damn.
Ohtani has taken baseball by storm as a two-way player and has been among the baseball's home run leaders. You used to always hear pitchers would like basically bat and they can't even ever hit.
Right.
He has 30 home runs and he's a great pitcher. All right, that's the American League starters. The National League, we have Buster Posey, the Giants. He's been there for a while. I know who he is. Posey's one of the best catchers in the league, 7th appearance. We have Freddie Freeman for the Braves. I don't know him. Adam Frazier for the Pirates, first appearance. A lot of first appearances, so at least MLB's got some new young blood. Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals, 6th appearance. He's going too fast. Go to that pitcher. I like that pitcher. This guy's popular. Fernando Tatis I don't know if you've seen him anywhere. He's in a
No.
commercial shit. He's popping. And
If it's baseball, I'll scroll away
Yeah.
as fast as I
But
can. I don't even read it.
He's popping.
Like, for some shit, I'll at least give it the decency to, like, read the top headline. For baseball, I won't even do that.
Wait, Tatis is building off last year's All-MLB first team, NL Silver Slugger, by making his MLB All-Star debut. He earned a spot this year by leading the NL in home runs, slugging percentage, and stolen bases. Yeah, he's a stud. Ronald Acuna Jr., I only know him because he's popping in the card world. One of the premier players in the sport. The Reds.
There we go.
Nick Castellanos. I don't know who that is. Two Reds. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
there we go.
surprising. The Reds don't do
Nice.
shit. Jesse Winker. All right.
Sounds like a Reds player. All right.
And that's it. All right.
That's
Good.
it.
Shout out to MLB All-Star Game.
So,
well, it was supposed
yeah.
to be relevant because I actually considered going to this in Colorado, and then there's nowhere to stay now, so we're not doing that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I would fly anyway with the baby, but it's coming up in a couple weeks in Colorado.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Which sport in America do you think will go away? Like, big sport now. Like, what sport do you feel like is trending downward? You know?
Which sport would go away?
Like, which sport can you see being eliminated in the future?
Like, of the major sports, it can be a small
the major
one?
sports. Yeah, major.
I don't see it.
If you had to choose one, though.
I just don't see it.
'Kay, I see baseball.
No.
I think so.
Baseball is...
They're losing. It's like statistically proven
No,
that
it's
they're
true.
losing interest in the younger generation, and they don't have much social media presence.
Yeah.
I think they do. Like, they don't allow their players to do something. Gary Vaynerchuk always talks about it.
Yeah.
How like baseball fucks up with that.
The one thing, baseball is like ingrained in history, though, because it's been going since like early 1900s.
Yeah.
So it's like
Well, it has a place in the history books.
and like guys like Charlie Sheen, it's like it has the chemistry, it has the musical chemistry to put a baby to sleep. Like there's people that really like that shit.
Yeah?
I'll never forget when Charlie Sheen said that. Yeah, he said when baseball's at its smoothest, it can make a baby go to sleep with its rhythm.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of people, but it is a little corny. I mean, I would probably pick hockey before that.
Yeah. No, those are the two
Yeah.
actually. It's hockey.
But I
and
mean,
baseball.
but NBA's down 49% in viewing. NFL is the biggest. People love the NFL.
Yeah.
But NFL, NBA, baseball, NHL, they're here to stay.
How do they pay? How do they pay their players so much in baseball?
Yeah.
They have to have big cheese.
Yeah, I guess it's probably the amount of games because they play more games than everybody. 162.
Yeah.
So for every game, there's advertisement on TV. So they play way more games than everybody.
Yeah, I think 50 years baseball might be eliminated unless they make changes
We'll
to make
see.
it more
I
exciting.
mean, I do see they're trying to do these younger guys like this Fernando Tatis Jr. is trying
Yeah.
to be a star wearing the big, what is that, San Diego chain, Tekashi 6ix9ine chain.
Yeah.
But all right, shout out to MLB All-Star Game. I'm done with that. Do you want to do Olympic stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. First, let's do.
What's the young lady's name? real
Sha'Carri
quick?
Richardson. The fastest
How do
100
I
meter.
spell it? I don't want to.
It'll pop up. Try CCARRI. There's like an apostrophe in there, and then Richardson. There it is. That was it though. Sha'Carri Richardson. So she was the fastest woman. People were excited about her too. I think she's like 21, the fastest 100 meters sprinter girl-wise. And then she ends up smoking some trees and gets suspended, I guess. She can't do the 100 meter. I guess she can do some type of relay. That would be August 6th is what I heard. But I mean, the thing that I think is weird is like, I thought weed's official everywhere. And a lot of the community is backing her, but I thought like trees are official, like allowed everywhere now. Like that's the only thing I thought.
It's not. And it's not. See, like, I have, like, first off, I believe that weed should be allowed, even for athletes.
Yeah.
Just for recovery, everything. And, like, I think NBA's changed their stance. NFL's changed their stance.
You can smoke weed now.
UFC's changed their stance, yeah. So, but the thing is, like, when it's in the rules and you know it's in the rules, then it's like, fuck, man, you know?
Yeah. For women, she says the ruling meant would be prohibited for competing in the Olympics 100-meter dash, an event she completely dominated during last month. The 21 athlete apologized for violating rules explained she had marijuana to help her cope with the death of her biological mother. I want to take responsibility for my actions, she said during her Friday Appearance Today show. I know what I did and what I'm not supposed to do. I know what I'm not allowed to do and still made that decision. Not making an excuse or looking for any empathy in my case, but being in that position of my life and finding out something like that, something that I would say has impacted my life positively and negatively in my life when it comes to dealing with the relationship with my mother. That was definitely a heavy topic on me. So her mom died. She wanted to smoke some trees. Yeah, I mean, it's real, just
real life shit.
Normal real life shit.
Yeah, it is a bummer though, because she was looking to be a star, and I think she still will be.
Yeah, she probably will still be. And this actually probably gained her some fans, if anything. I mean, what did it say at the top of this? Who was a back in her? Snoop. I saw a T.I. video on World Star. Drake, Cardi B, Snoop Dogg, and more react to Sha'Carri Richardson's.
I saw Whack 100. He posted on Instagram how like this is negative for the black community and how she kind of betrayed everybody. But I don't think it's that serious. But I do feel bad for her though. Yeah. And it should be legal, but at the same time, a rule is a rule, you know. Yeah. And if you, but like,
and she said that.
I don't blame anyone for smoking a blunt after the mom dies.
That's the thing. That's the real. I think that's the thing that I feel like of all.
I feel like people should be more empathetic though.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is a bummer because she's a star and she represents the country, but I feel like she'll be back the next Olympic Games.
I just thought we were to the point where like New York legalized weed, everywhere's legal. Like I thought we were past this. Like I thought anyone could just smoke.
Yeah, but the Olympics is a global thing.
It's like the last corny shit of rules.
Yeah.
But
no, it definitely shouldn't be a rule. But since it is a rule, they're gonna obviously.
Because literally this year, NBA they allowed them to smoke weed, UFC, all of them, and that was like big thing. Like Nick Diaz was suspended for 5 years for trees. So
yeah.
But Olympics is it's like prehistoric rule set since like the 1800s. But
and she's so young too.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I mean, I don't know. How can you be older in track? Like, I feel like, what would she be, 25 next Olympic game?
But they did say she could probably still do, like, the relay. Because it's only a 30-day suspension. So she could still do something this year. Something as of August 6th.
Yeah.
She could do, like, this relay. But this year, Summer Olympics, the 100-meter is one of the most exciting. People love that sprint. So, and she could have been, like, a big star with Usain Bolt not being there this year. And I don't know all the sprinters for real. But she was looking like she was going to be a star, 21-year-old. Had a cool look to her. The people were backing her, but then this happened. So, but I honestly think this is actually going to make her a bigger star. Stuff like this typically does. So.
And like obviously she's a real competitor. Real competitors use this type of shit as fuel. So I expect she's going to be a savage in 4 years.
Do you have any Olympic stuff, or not really?
I mean, not really.
I mean, I want to talk about just some basketball stuff that I think is cool.
Yeah. Well, real quick to add on to the Richardson thing, like I've been seeing a lot of people more on like the conservative side putting out a lot of hate, which I just don't understand. Like I've even seen people tweeting she's so muscular and has long nails, so they're saying that she's probably on steroids and shit. Like I saw that was like a viral tweet. So I don't know what these hating people are talking about, but it's been pissing me off. That's why I kind of wanted to start with her.
Okay.
But it's kind of obnoxious, don't you think? Like, and they test them for steroids. That's the main thing they test them for, you know? So that would probably pop up if she's on, you know? I mean, it's just like a racist comment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are these people...
So that shit's irritating. I don't like on both sides, it's irritating.
First off, do you know the culture? That's what the girls wear is the long nails.
Yeah, they have long
nails.
I
think it's actually kind of fly that she runs with the long nails.
Yeah.
I think that shit's actually kind of lit.
Right.
But,
she was like long hair and long nails are not a symptom, but a characteristic of someone on steroids, on the HGH, and so there've been like a bunch of steroid things. People are just hating.
You're so disconnected with black culture that her hair's probably not real and her nails aren't real.
Right.
So it wouldn't be anything connected to your human.
That should piss me off. I kind of want to find the tweet body. So we can talk about
Do you see that hair?
Girl.
Those are called extensions.
Yeah.
Do you know those nails? Those aren't real nails. Those are fake nails. It have nothing to do with your insides of fake nails and fake hair, but shout out to her.
Should just piss me off.
That sounds a racist shit, but anyway, shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. I'm excited to see how this unfolds. Like I said, hopefully she does get to do the one on August 6th and do something. And again, it will probably bring a lot of eyes to it because she was suspended for 30 days.
You know what? I wanted to ask you too. What happened with Michael Phelps with the weed thing? Because remember, Michael Phelps was caught. Was that before or after the Olympics? Do you remember?
But then he came out and did like a whole Netflix documentary on mental illness, and he like covered his ass with mental illness.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying before the Olympics. Like, did he test for weed before?
Didn't he get suspended or something for a minute?
I'm just saying, is this like a fucking racist thing? Like, did Michael Phelps get tested for weed and they let him compete?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
I feel like that would be a pretty big topic if that was the case. I just remember.
No, I think he did get in trouble though for weed.
Yeah.
Or maybe he got killed in the media. There was like
he got killed. That was in 2008.
And that was like
That's when weed was still like crack.
Definitely like 2012, if anything. But
2012.
Yeah, I think it was a little later than that. But yeah, but he definitely got beat up in the But like I said, then he came around, did some mental illness shit just to cover his ass. But shout out to Michael Phelps.
You kind of look like a French version of Michael Phelps. I never realized that.
That is not true whatsoever.
Yeah, you kind of look like Michael Phelps.
The one cool thing about the Olympics this year that. Well, I mean, it only happens once every 4 years, but this is when there's typically a dry spell of sports once the NBA Finals is done. So let's say the Finals is done. Game 2 is what, on the 7th or on the 6th? So let's just say it's done by I think Game 7's scheduled for like the 21st or something. Yeah. But hopefully it doesn't go Game 7. But it might. Let's just say, so by the 20th, it's over. Then we have like this dry spell for like a month. NFL preseason, we'll start rocking in August, but still it's NFL preseason. But at least it gives you some like NFL fuel. But at least this Olympics will be going on to give something to watch. That being the case, I don't know how much I really will watch it. But I know Dad likes watching it and
I'm watching
stuff.
this shit. Olympics are fun, bro.
You don't even have cable TV. Why are you gonna watch it?
I do.
You guys have turned the TV on eight fucking months.
I haven't
and
watched.
And he's gonna say he's gonna watch Olympics.
Yeah, I watched the Olympics.
Okay, so
It's
he's gonna
been 4
watch
years,
it.
bro.
What's gonna be your go-to event you watch?
I don't know.
What are you most excited for? No, I do like the NBA. I just like basketball in general. By the way, I brought Hendricks to the basketball court yesterday. He made a shot in the big hoop now. Yeah, he's excited. He told me basketball was his favorite sport. It came back around.
Yeah, there we go. There's a minute around. He was like, I don't like basketball anymore. I just want to play soccer.
The more I watch, stuff comes back around, and it's that thing too. The funny thing is, you'll see like these players talk about it now. Like I saw this John Morant thing. Yeah. He's like, my dad and his friends were just watching basketball with me growing up, and like I've had basketball on every day for the last since playoffs started 8 weeks ago. So they just add on, if it's around and they add on to it. But anyway, so that was a side.
Soccer was kind of a random one. Why did he like soccer?
Or
did he put that one on him?
No, soccer is just a kid thing. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Because that was kind of random. Because it's not like we talk about soccer.
Yeah, I think it's just a kid's sport.
Yeah.
Because before the pandemic, he was kicking the soccer ball out with some kids out of the park.
Oh, that was.
And then I signed up for a league then. Like I put my name in the email back. I didn't pay for nothing at that point. So we kind of put our foot in at that point because he played kids with soccer. It's a good sport for kids. But I'm gonna get basketball. Will be the next thing I'm gonna get it into. And he shot I got to get him a 28.5 ball. I had my 29.5 ball that I just bought. He did it on the smaller hoops, and he made it with the 29.5. So I got to get him one ball smaller too. So yeah, that was his thing too. He was embarrassed to go shoot it because he thought he couldn't make it. So and we didn't get to shoot that long because I was pushing the baby in the stroller. So that was cool.
He was like in Studley on the soccer field too.
Yeah. They're 3-0.
He's just not that aggressive.
Yeah, he scored the third game.
He scored the first game.
He scored the first. He didn't score the second, but
yeah,
we're 3-0. So shout out to that. We're supposed to keep records, but we had a bye this week. We play again this Thursday. I'm driving to Phoenix. I did this last time with Palm Springs. I went to Palm Springs from Monday to Thursday. Had to get back for the game that night, and I did the same thing for Phoenix. But that was the only time you could get good hotels. It was like a Monday through a Thursday because the weekends are hard to get them. I'm staying at another cool hotel in Phoenix, Point Hilton Tapatio Cliffs. But hold on. Before we get away from Olympics, I do want to talk about some of the basketball things that I do think are cool. Yeah. Today, actually, I think there was a FIBA. So I don't know exactly how it works. Obviously, there's some FIBA point system. So like some teams are already locked in, but they had all these qualifying matches or qualifying games the last like week or so. Mm-hmm. And I want to pull it up on my phone real quick. But the one like what popped up yesterday, Slovenia is who Luka Doncic plays for. And they were supposed to play Lithuania today. I believe the winner gets a spot in the Olympics. And so that would have been Luka Doncic on Slovenia versus Lithuania, which had Domantas Sabonis from the Indiana Pacers and Jonas Valanciunas for the Grizzlies. Yeah. So that was a fun little matchup. I'm reading Serbia. Oh, they're playing right now. Slovenia 28, Lithuania 26. Winner gets a spot. So either Doncic, which I think they want, but it seems it's Slovenia, so I don't know who's good on that team. And Lithuania is 28-26 second quarter. So winner will be in. And then the only other thing I think is interesting, I want to pull up the current odds if they have them. Let me see here. Olympics.
Are you looking at placing a bet on the Olympics?
Oh yeah, possibly.
Oh yeah.
They have a 3v3 tournament. So right now, it's still the same. USA's minus 450. Serbia's plus 600, who I told you has Nikola Jokic. They got Bojan Bogdanovic from the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be a fun team. But they're second. And Spain's plus 650. They're always good, but they were always good because Marc Gasol and Pau Gasol were always like big pillars on that team. But they're older now. Yeah, they're old. And they got some, I think they got like Ricky Rubio and some of these younger guys. So Spain's plus 650. I'm just going to read a couple of them. France is plus 1,200. I don't know who's playing for France. Australia plus 1,800. Greece plus 1,800. I don't know if Giannis is playing, but that might be why they're high. Giannis might be playing for Greece.
It has to be.
And then Lithuania, the team we just said, 20-1. I like them because they got Sabonis and Valanciunas. Argentina 25-1. Croatia 28-1. Slovenia is at 35-1 with Doncic, but they'll probably get beat at some point. The only other one I saw was interesting is Canada 70-1, but they just have a bunch of young guys like Andrew Wiggins, R.J. Barrett. So, yeah, that's really all I got for that. But I am interested to see the men's Olympics.
Oh wait, is the Stanley Cup over?
Tampa Bay Lightning are up 3-0.
3-0. Yeah.
It's a fucking shit fest. I almost bet the Canadians game 3. I'm happy I didn't. I couldn't get over the casino, and I would have thrown them in like a little parlay or something. Yeah, that's going on. Wimbledon's going on right now.
I saw that. Yeah.
Djokovic is.
I wish Golden Knights were in the fucking.
Yeah,
Stanley
I told you
Cup,
we jinxed that.
Yeah.
Let me see tennis real quick. Men's tennis match. I know. So could we do men's tennis futures? Oh yeah. So it's a break. So right now Wimbledon men's singles, Djokovic is minus 210. That's actually a good bet. Minus 210. He's busting ass. I think this year he's like 16-0 in Grand Slam matches this year.
Damn.
Yeah. Medvedev is plus 400. Federer is plus 750. And then it gets like the Berrettini plus 800. Zverev,
How old is Federer
39.
now? He has to be up there.
He's up there, 39, but he's still busting. He's in the finals.
I don't know the age bracket of like when you start being competitive
in tennis.
Yeah. You could probably be.
I mean, he's doing old, but you could do a little older. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that reaction time starts going down.
It seems like his fights 20 to 40.
20 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like every sport now.
Like that, yeah.
It wasn't as much. NFL used to not. NFL used to be like 34, 35. You had to be quit, but Brady's now into 44.
It's still that. Yeah. I bet the average is probably even less than that.
Djokovic minus 210 is not a bad bet. But anyway, all right, let's get out of that. Let's get into. So we have a great UFC 264 video on our YouTube channel. Check it out. UFC 264 predictions and bets.
Yes, sir.
We did that about 3 weeks ago, I believe. And when we did it, there was only 2 lines out for the main event and the co-main event.
Yeah.
So we're at the week of. It's Sunday, July 4th. That fight is this Saturday. Another thing in Las Vegas, Nevada, by the way. McGregor in T-Mobile next Saturday. Next week is going to be popping. You should go gamble next weekend.
Yeah. We should see the tickets.
This would be hell. It's expensive.
Is it
like
crazy?
600 is.
I've never been to a UFC fight.
Yeah,
either.
I want to go to. I want to go.
I need
to
to up
one,
my fucking life.
We're gonna start going. Start with WWE SummerSlam August 21st. But no, those tickets are too expensive. So Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 3 July 10th T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. So last time when we did it was McGregor Poirier lines. We had Burns Thompson. The only thing that's changed, Poirier is getting a little money right now. So, God, I can't believe. I just think Conor's sleeping him in the first. But
yeah, for the people listening, Conor McGregor's at plus 100. Dustin Poirier is minus 120. Should I just go down?
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns is plus 145 against Stephen Thompson.
That's gone up a little
minus
bit.
175.
I was like minus 130. But keep going.
Interesting to us is Greg Hardy plus 110 against Tai Tuivasa at minus 135, which is pretty close.
Skip that one. Go to O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley versus Chris Motino.
Yeah.
And Sean O'Malley's minus 900. That's not even worth looking at. Ryan Hall versus
Ilia Topuria.
Ryan Hall's plus 195 against minus 250. So should we do the Nico Price too?
Well, talk about Carlos Condit.
Oh yeah, Carlos Condit versus Max Griffin. Carlos Condit's at plus 165 to Max Griffin's minus 200.
Yeah, do the next one.
And then Michael Pereira is at minus 155 against Nico Price at plus 130.
That's right.
So
let's see here.
This is a random Russian name. You know this guy?
Zaga Zumagulov. This is one we should pull at the record. He better not be one of these undefeated dudes who's a killer.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing, too. There's been a couple of undefeated Russians the last couple of events, so I've been throwing in parlays so I don't mention it on the podcast who've been balling. But I'm going to keep my eyes on it. Every week I'm learning new shit to keep my eye on and remember to stay focused on. But this one, let's do what we do. Because we'll do our bet of the week right now. Obviously, it's going to be on this. So let's do our favorite straight bet and if we did a parlay. So let's start with.
Wait, do you want to talk about like the changes in the line at all? Is anything surprising you? Like Dustin Poirier now being.
Well, I think I'm gonna get into that with the parlay, but yeah,
okay.
I mean,
all right, yeah, if you're gonna get into it,
let's do our favorite straight bet, and we can talk about it while we do our bets.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You do your favorite straight bet first.
It's hard for me. I'm gonna stay away from the main event. I'm gonna stay away from the co-main event too. It's just the heavyweights are always scary because obviously anyone could get knocked out.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Greg Hardy, Tuivasa.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm wondering is, like, we thought for sure. I mean, when we said, I thought Tuivasa probably like minus 250.
Yeah.
Now, I think what they're thinking is maybe when I really think about Greg Hardy's probably going to be faster, quicker. So maybe he can get in and get out.
Well, they're going to bang.
Well, but if Greg Hardy's faster and quicker and get in and get out a little bit quicker, that's the only thing. Because Tai Tuivasa is a better MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's a better fighter.
So the only thing they're giving us Hardy is athleticism, quickness, maybe even strength. So that line's crazy, but I still...
like if we're like looking for locked up money, it is minus 200, but I like betting against the old guys.
Don't do that.
So I think my favorite straight is either Tai Tuivasa, but it's pretty close. I guess the value's there though at minus 135. I'm gonna go Tai Tuivasa, my straight bet against Greg Hardy at minus 135.
Well, were you about to do Max Griffin against Condit?
Yeah, but I think
Max Griffin's like 35.
Okay.
And Condit's like 37. He's not
like 44.
Condit's 37.
No
You
way.
did this to him last time.
Really?
Pull him up. I told you this last time. We went over this on a podcast already. 37.
37. Yeah. But he's been through wars.
He's young. But look at Max Griffin. Max Griffin's like 35.
Yeah, I'm going to check.
This is actually a good fight. And he's won 2 in a row. Don't do that to Carlos Condit ever again.
Against who?
Matt Brown. Guy who just come off a big knockout.
Nice.
Yo, Matt Brown just got a big knockout. Don't do that.
No. Max Griffin. Okay, 35.
He lost to Morano, Thiago Alves, Alex Oliveira. But Condit can win this. It's actually a winnable fight for Condit.
Yeah, it actually is.
And he's
card's honestly, all these fights are fairly close on this card.
So your straight bet is Tai Tuivasa minus 135.
Yeah.
Okay. Now something I did. I watched the countdown yesterday. Okay. Gilbert Burns brought in. I hate it. I want to say his name's Ramon Decker, but I could be wrong. He's like a top kickboxer who I've heard of before. The top kickboxer like Stephen Thompson. They even fought before. Yeah. So Gilbert Burns brought in this guy, and what I said when we did our 264 breakdown was, if Burns is smart, he'll try to take him down. It looks like he is working some takedown stuff, trying to get inside and take him down. So because he even mentioned in Burns in the interview in the countdown video, he said it's a style fight, high level kickboxer versus high level jiu-jitsu. Gilbert said that, and we know Gilbert likes to box. So and they were showing us something where he's trying to get inside and jump down. And Burns is real explosive that he could get Thompson against the cage.
Yeah.
So my point was, I thought if Burns was going to win this fight, he should try to take him down.
Yeah.
That being the case, I just really like what I saw with Stephen Thompson in the last 2 fights.
Yeah.
Beat Vicente Luque, who's a savage. The guy just beat Tyron Woodley. If Luque has a big fight, he's going to be on the next 265 card. They're giving Luque a big fight after beating Woodley. He beat Jeff Neal, who they were actually... So they gave Thompson 2 guys in a row who they were trying to make Thompson a stepping stone with Jeff Neal and Vicente Luque, and Thompson beat both of them. And so I'm impressed. I think I'm going to stick with it. My favorite straight bet, and it's gone up. It was minus 130 when we did our prediction video. But I'm going to go Stephen Thompson, straight bet, minus 175.
Okay. I like that bet.
I'm sticking with that one.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Let's do a favorite parlay.
So, the thing is, like, Vinnie showed me because one of his buddies was selling bets, and they do this thing, like, they rate it, like, they have, like, different categories of confidence level. So, it would be, like, 5 units versus 1 unit or whatever. On a confidence scale, I'm pretty low on this overall card, first off. But with that, my parlay would probably be Tai Tuivasa. Fuck. I really don't. I mean, I guess Stephen Thompson. 2-teamer, Tai Tuivasa and Stephen Thompson at minus 175.
Okay. I like to put my balls on the table. So here's my parlay: 3-teamer, and I'm placing this bet.
Okay.
Stephen Thompson minus 175. Tai Tuivasa minus 135.
Okay, so you like that too. And
the notorious Conor McGregor plus 100. I might put 100 on that bitch just to make it fun. 3-team parlay will pay out nice.
Yeah.
100 on. I'm gonna go 100 Tai Tuivasa. Stephen Thompson, Conor McGregor, 3-team parlay. I'm putting 100 on it. Call it
okay,
down.
I like that.
I like that. And that's what I've been doing now. I like, if I'm going to bet the UFC, let's make some money, being able to win. And I almost came close last time, but I lost the 2 fights, so it didn't matter. Hit the Clippers. But I'm going to do 100, Tai Tuivasa, Thompson, McGregor plus 100.
What's your confidence level on that bet?
I'm confident. You got to be confident. I believe.
No, but, like, come on.
I believe in it.
You're so annoying.
Like what? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's just ignorant.
Is it a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
So you want my number?
Yeah.
10. Let's go!
It's not true, though.
You have to believe.
No, but
I got Tai Tuivasa, Stephen Thompson, Conor McGregor. I 100% believe.
You would have said the same thing.
I 100% believe.
You said the same thing.
No, that was a respect bet.
Huh?
That was a respect bet.
Okay.
And
To be fair, Conor does look good. He's looking healthy, and he has been training pretty heavily.
Well, and here's the thing, too, I want to say, too, on putting these bets now, I do like to watch all the countdown videos, see the body language and stuff, and we're not going to get to see that yet. Yeah. Conor McGregor did just finally post 2 interviews. Poirier posted a video on Thursday, which I watched the whole thing. We haven't seen McGregor, but he did post 2 last night on his Mac Life Productions YouTube channel, and I haven't watched them, so I do want to watch them. But yeah, so I don't get to see. I did watch Stephen Thompson on the countdown and the McGregor Poirier countdown, but that was still shot like 2-3 weeks ago. So, and there is some talks that Conor has something wrong with his shoulder, as staph infection.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I meant to ask you about that. I'm glad you brought that up.
But again, I didn't watch his interviews yet, so I'm not too sure. I'm sure we'll learn more this week. But no, I feel good. I feel good. Tai Tuivasa is going to be Greg Hardy. I feel good. Stephen Thompson's going to beat Gilbert Burns, and I think Conor McGregor is beating Poirier. So I'm not fucking with you. Like, I feel that way.
Yeah.
Can Poirier beat McGregor? Sure. Can Burns beat Thompson? Sure. Yeah. I don't think Greg Hardy can beat Tai Tuivasa, but he could. Like you said, heavyweight guys can get slept.
Yeah. I think the whole card's pretty close.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth throwing $50 on Chris Motino in hopes that Sean O'Malley just breaks his knee or something?
No, because I pulled up Chris Motino on YouTube. He's trash.
Oh, yeah.
He's bad. I saw some fights on YouTube where he
plus
lost.
600, it's like, fuck.
No.
No? Not even close?
You're better off doing like a fucking big...
Ryan Hall at plus 1.
Yeah, you might as well do Ryan Hall and Carlos Condit.
What's your favorite underdog on this card?
Underdog?
Other than Conor McGregor.
That's not even really underdog.
Yeah, which isn't even. But
my favorite... I mean, I don't know enough Ilia Topuria, but now that I see that line and he's undefeated, those guys are usually dangerous. And Ryan Hall, I guess, is 36, probably has a little bit fragiler of a body. I guess my favorite, I'm going to go probably Condit plus 165.
Yeah?
But we don't want to put those down. We've been hitting all these pay-per-views. We're on a nice little pay-per-view run.
Yeah.
So, again, straight bet is Stephen Thompson. Yours is?
Tai Tuivasa.
And then parlay, I'm doing Tai Tuivasa, Stephen Thompson, Conor McGregor.
Yeah, mine's the same, just no Conor.
You're doing Tai Tuivasa, Thompson, 2-team parlay.
Yeah.
And we're going to stick with that. Mark it
I'm going to say Ryan Hall is my favorite underdog, too, on that one.
Okay.
I wouldn't bet it, but
yeah,
I love Ryan Hall.
All right. That's over 264.
Cool.
All right. Where are we
I'm excited for this fight, dude.
Yeah,
this card's amazing.
I'm super excited.
I can't wait for this shit.
Get back to 8th. Oh, and we have that on that same day, King Los and Daylight.
Oh,
yeah,
shit. Yeah, that's going to be amazing.
King Los Daylight. So, have you seen more stuff on Instagram posts about it? Kind of see stuff on Instagram.
Not really.
You don't know? Okay. Well, we'll look this week.
Yeah.
If anything, it's going to be this week for sure.
Honestly, the only thing I see is like when Royce posts stuff about it. Cause
he's posted stuff since then?
Yeah. Academics doesn't post anything about it, seems
well,
like.
the one you showed me was King Los posted it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think I got that off of
DJ Academics.
Oh, yeah. Or Royce or something.
Okay.
But,
where are we at time-wise?
47.
Okay, cool. So I got just a couple of little small things. We got that.
Cool.
So I don't know if you listened to the new Roy and Maul episode 3 that just dropped.
I
let me just say a little quick thing. It's 2 hours. They finally went up, and the other ones that they did, the first 2 were pre-recorded, so they were almost behind on like topics. So like when they talked about music, they were like 4 or 5 days late.
Yeah.
This one they looked like they recorded Thursday night or something. So they already talked about the Brett Faiyaz Drake song and stuff that just dropped that night. Because those songs dropped that Thursday night.
Right.
My point is the only takeaway I'm having now I'm going back and forth. First off, Joe Budden's podcast has been picking up steam. It's getting a little bit better. They are doing just 2 hour pods now, and then they're putting a lot of stuff on Patreon since they don't have sponsors. He's making money off Patreon now. So I like how he's executing the game. The one thing I took from Roy Maul episode 3, it's 2 hours, which I like. It is more up to date, but here's the thing. This is the big thing, right?
Yeah.
When they had Joe, Rory, and Maul, Joe was the 1 or the A player, right? Rory was B or 2, and Maul was C or 3. Mixed in with Parks. Mm-hmm. The thing now,
that makes sense. Parks is definitely 4th.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. So now it's like Maul is good as a 3rd, as a C, right? Yeah. He's not good as a 1A, 1B. Yeah. Just to be honest. Mm-hmm. Now, I do think Roy's a good solid B, a good B, and he's good at that. And if he has to be a 1A, it has to be a 1 on his, he can. But I still think it's Rory 1 and Maul's like a 3. And really, I thought it was better though. Joe is a 1, Rory is a 2, Maul is a 3. Yeah. So that's the only thing that's weird with the Rory and Maul. I think, and no offense to Maul, I love Maul, but I think he's better as a 3. I don't think he's good as being a 1A, 1B type thing.
Right.
And also I feel the same with the Parks thing. Even I don't know if Parks is trying to be a B. But he's definitely been trying to be a little bit more since they left, and I thought he was good as a 4. Right. It's the D player.
Yeah.
But Joe and them have been getting better on Patreon and stuff. So that's all I want to say.
Do you think they're gonna bring in a third person
to
the Rory and Mal?
Well,
I think it'd be smart.
Well, they like this third one. They brought in an interview. They have the guy coming in interviewing. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. But they do have a guy come in, and I think that's what they're gonna do more of. They're gonna have
I was about to say that. I think they should lean more into like the interview style, them kicking it in the studio with Boogie and I forget the other manager guy.
Because they already said they're doing something with Kevin Durant, so they probably have something cooking with Kevin Durant.
I feel like that's more their vibe. It's doing it more like interview based.
Mal and Rory have a lot of connections too. You know, Joe just didn't really want to do all that shit. You know.
Well, he wanted to build just them so they could hold it down on their own, you know. But, like, everyone has their niche, and I feel like their niche is more bringing guys in.
And Rory has a lot of connections in the music game. I mean, he's a manager of that Emotional Oranges, and, you know, he has a lot of friends. And
I mean, Mal is literally...
friends with NBA guys.
Is his brother in Rock Nation or something?
His brother was a creator of Rock. Dame Dash.
Oh, my God.
Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and Big. His older brother's name's Big.
That's his brother?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
His older brother's
Okay,
big.
well, I mean, that's every connection.
Yeah, so that's why he was in the game.
Yeah.
So he has all that. He's friends with. He's really close with Julius Randle on the Knicks, Kevin Durant. He's got connection to NBA guys.
Right.
Griselda. So
I feel like they should lean more into that.
Yeah, they're going to. They're going to do their thing. But I'm happy the third episode was more, I felt like, up to date. It was like they recorded it and dropped it. The other two I felt were like pre-recorded and kind of silly. So they got more up to date, which was
Were
cool.
you able to watch it all or no?
I've listened to the first hour. I listened.
Oh, really?
I listened on.
I'm surprised you made it up.
It's on Spotify, yeah. Because they drop it on a Friday when there's a dry spell. So, because like Joe doesn't drop till Saturday morning. Bill Simmons drops Friday mornings, but it's like I finish that one midday. So it gives me something when I'm cruising around at night and stuff. I play the Roy and Mal one, but I've only finished like an hour of it. All right, that's all I had.
Cool.
Only other thing before we get into music. I just thought it was kind of funny. You know, Space Jam comes out July 16th.
Is that with LeBron James? Damn.
Were you a big Space Jam fan, or was that before you?
No, that was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I love Space Jam.
The one thing they just showed was in the first Space Jam with Michael Jordan, they stole the players' powers.
Yeah. Charles
Barkley, Muggsy Bogues, I think Sean Bradley, and Larry Johnson. Those were the four. They finally announced their 4 NBA players. I don't know if you saw this in a new commercial.
No, I didn't.
So it's Anthony Davis, going to have a big unibrow.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard.
Okay.
Klay Thompson. They're trying to give him push because he's coming back. Dame Lillard, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson.
That's surprising.
And I'm forgetting the fourth. But what's surprising?
Klay Thompson.
He's a star.
The kids?
3 NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors. I think he's just connected to these guys, and I think LeBron probably want to give him a push since he was out of it for 2 years. But yeah, he's been in big commercials.
Okay.
But yeah, Anthony Davis, Dame Lillard, Klay Thompson, and there's one more, but I'm forgetting him. But
yeah, I'm curious what it is.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
New Space Jam NBA player powers. Space Jam NBA players, athletes.
Anthony, Klay, yeah, huh?
So it was right. It was those 3 guys. Oh, they have a girl?
They have a girl.
Diana Taurasi?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. That's exciting. That comes out July 16th, the night before I go back to work. So, Diana Taurasi, yep. So
I love that Dame Dolla's in it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you know that's fueling the rumors too, Lillard to Lakers. But we'll see.
Woo.
Lillard, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and then they were just seen together at a WNBA game.
Damn.
Dame goes up and daps him while they're both sitting courtside. So that's the talks now. Lakers,
that would be fucking
Dame Lillard,
sick.
Anthony Davis, LeBron, and they're all in this movie too. How ironic.
Yeah.
But all right, shout out to Space Jam.
Yeah.
All right, let's do music. We'll get out of here.
Cool. Songs of the week, or is there any music news?
No, but I have a lot of songs.
Okay. Well, that new Drake drop.
I like that song a lot. I don't know if
Yeah.
that was your vibe. I know you're like depressed and shit, so I don't know if that was like more depressing for you or
I'm not depressed.
you're like
but
hiding in a hole. So I don't know if you can listen to that music.
I'm not listening to that type of music.
Do you like the song though or no?
It was okay.
Okay.
I've been more in a gym type mood
Right.
as of late, so.
Which you typically always are. But yeah, so that is one of the songs. That's to say, I got a lot of songs. I just want to run, but that will be the first one. Let's do Brett Faiyaz. I love Brett Faiyaz, and featuring Drake called "Wasting Time." I'll do that as one of them. I'm gonna do a couple though. I'm gonna read out a couple songs.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the Rush drop on the way.
Okay. That was easy. He does that every week.
Well, it's true.
It drops every Friday.
It's true. It's always my favorite.
God, this guy's such a bum. All right, the next one is I actually go do some research. I actually grind to find some good songs, so I'll get into my bag. There's a new song by it's High Res, King Crooked, and it's the other guy is KR$NA. So I think Krishna, but I think he raps in like Spanish. But High Res, King Crooked, Krishna. The song's called Playground. Okay, that shit's hard.
My second song of the week is Papoose featuring Jim Jones, King Kong.
Okay. They dropped a video for it, but I think it was from his. He's been dropping an album every month.
Because that was from the previous album.
I'm pretty sure it's from May. He dropped one in June. He's literally calling it May, June, July, August. He's dropping an album every month. And
what a savage!
And he's retiring. So
damn.
But yeah, he just dropped.
I thought that. Have you listened to that song?
No, I haven't.
This shit's hard as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Papoose, Jim Jones, King Kong. They just announced a video for it.
I've been loving Papoose recently. I don't know. I've just been in a Papoose vibe.
Yeah, I've always loved Papoose too.
Yeah.
Have you listened to any of those albums? I wondered. I just haven't sat down and listened to any of them.
Other than that one both of us listened to, I haven't.
Yeah. We got I mean, he's been dropping it literally every month. I'm sure there's good music on there. Good gym music. All right, I'm going to do another song. There's a song called Life is Like a Dice Game. It's by Nas, Corday, and Freddie Gibbs. I really like the style, and they do it properly. Corday does the first verse, then Freddie Gibbs, and then Nas. It's got a cool vibe to it. I want to say gym, but it's rapidy and chilling. The thing, when I left Resort World, I always forget. Like, I used to think it was like when you go out and drink and then listen to the car music. But just going out and then like driving home, a lot of the music sounded even better, which was surprising. And maybe like sometimes I'm tired and I wake up and try to listen to it when it drops. And like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. isn't always the best time for music.
It's not.
Sometimes when you're awake all day. And then, like I said, I went home and I was driving home last night from the strip and I played through all these songs and I loved them. That's actually kind of what got me inspired to talk about all of them. I'm basically going to say all the songs that I listened to on the way home. So that one was Life is Like a Dice Game by Nas, Corday, and Freddie Gibbs.
Corday's project is going to come out pretty soon. I saw they released a video of him in the studio and they played a little snippet. You know, rappers have been doing that a lot recently when they play like a little section of the recording, and it sounds hard. I'm excited for that. Probably definitely my top 5 most anticipated projects. So, shout out to Corday.
You don't have anything else, right?
Not music-wise.
All right, so let me just say 2 more. There was a song, Division, Ty Dolla $ign, and shout out to the great Mac Miller, rest in peace. Yeah. It was called I Believed It. Division, Ty Dolla $ign, Mac Miller, that was good. Always good to hear Mac Miller. Ty Dolla $ign really kills those type of songs. In Division, I guess it's like a new R&B kind of act who's been putting out stuff. The only other song too, which I've been meaning to tell you, Big Sean dropped that 10-year anniversary remastered, but what I didn't realize is he did put a couple new songs, unlike Logic, who just put a bunch of old songs. But there were some good songs on Logic one, like 5 a.m., which was a really good song, and Ballin', songs I did like from Logic. But Big Sean did a song called Freshman 10, and I saw him drop a video for that, so I should have known that it was a new song. But sometimes they drop videos of like old songs, but it was a new song. It's called Freshman 10 Freestyle, and it's really good. He like goes back and like kind of raps about stuff like during that time 10 years ago, and I really like that one. Big Sean, Freshman 10.
Okay, cool.
That's all I got. I just want to read off a couple of those songs. All right. Where we at?
We're at 57.
57. You have anything left? By the way, on that, there was a conspiracy theory with that Florida condo collapse that John McAfee's like grandparents live there, or aunt and uncle or something.
Yeah,
something random.
Yeah. See, there's so many. It's so hard to believe shit now.
So.
Yeah.
No. And now they were gonna the funny thing is like they found more like 20 people dead or something now. Well, I think last time it was only like 7, and they were gonna like just knock out the building or something. And now they're like, oh, we're waiting because the hurricane's gonna come happen. But watch, now the hurricane's gonna knock out the building or something. It's gonna be funny. So they don't have to say that they knocked it out. But whatever, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be honest. But I thought that was funny. I heard that they said that there could see conspiracy that John McAfee's family members live there. I don't know exactly what they said, but
I heard that shit too. I never know what to believe anymore.
Yeah.
It's so hard. There's so many of these Q guys and new conspiracy guys, I see almost every other day. I follow a couple conspiracy pages. Trump's supposed to come back in office like every other day. And he's going to fucking storm the White House. You know what I mean? Like now it's like so many Republicans are such big conspiracy theories that they're just the craziest ones. It's hard to follow.
I told you that when I watched that QAnon thing. It's like everyone thinks they're conspiracy theory. Like you guys are like 10 years late.
Before it was like Alex Jones, and there's like a few guys that you could have you paid attention to any Alex Jones shit other than him on podcasts?
Just his podcast, which was refreshing.
When's the last time you were on like InfoWars or something?
It's not in the last year or so.
Yeah.
I might have clicked in, something was going on. Maybe like right when COVID happened.
Yeah.
I was clicking on there to see what he was saying. So about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But
I don't have that in me anymore. Before I'd be able to watch like fucking 5 hours of that shit. I just don't care as much.
It's all because it's all the same concepts now.
Yeah.
Everything's the same concept. So if you have the eye, you have the eye, and you look at things from that eye. So that's it. All right, let's do it. Let's wrap it up. Tell people to follow us on all this stuff.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We have a Facebook page, all at KandiShow, KandiShow. We're on all platforms.
Happy 4th of July. Enjoy fireworks. Stay safe out there. We'll be back next week. Let's get it.
Thank you.